Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome inside the American Bank Center here in beautiful Corpus Christi, Texas. This is Boxing, this is Top Rank, presented by Hall of Fame boxing promoter Mr. Bob Arum, brought to you all week by AutoZone, Get in the Zone, and by Bud Light, the official beer of celebrations. As we celebrate Mexican Independence Day weekend here in Corpus Christi, man, do we have a stacked card of fights, and obviously the World Championship on the line. Our main event, the IBF Featherweight Championship of the World, Joet Gonzalez taking on the champ Luis Alberto Lopez. In our co-feature, the NABO and NABF Junior Middleweight titles on the line, Roberto Valenzuela taking on Xander Zayas. The vacant WBA USA Welterweight title is on the line, Aguilar and Luna taking on Omar Aguilar, gentlemen. And also with us today, from Las Vegas, undefeated lightweight prospect Emiliano Fernando Vargas, who'll be facing a tough undefeated Spaniard in Alejandro Guardado, and undefeated welterweight prospect right here in Corpus Christi, Texas, to my far left, John Rincon. So as you can see, it's getting on here in Corpus Christi. We are right on the water, a beautiful fight week here in Corpus Christi, Texas. The guys are excited, we're all excited, and I want to thank each and every one of you for tuning in as we get to it. John, I want to start with you because this is your backyard, brother. What does this opportunity mean to you to have Top Rank Boxing, ESPN, come to your hometown, and also you being on this card?
First, I want to thank Top Rank, Bob Arum, for giving me this opportunity to fight in my hometown. Man, it's a dream come true. I've been dreaming about a moment like this since I was a kid. Finally here. The hard work is done. Friday night, I'm going to put on a great show. I'll see everybody Friday.
I ask this question to almost everybody who fights in their backyard. Have you been able to separate the distractions of your phone blowing up, the ticket requests coming in, friends and family shooting you texts, phone calls saying, hey, I want to be there? Have you been able to hand off those responsibilities to somebody in your camp so that you can focus on the task at hand?
Most definitely. Most definitely.
Just like that, most definitely. Stop texting. What do you hope this opportunity does to your young career, and where do you see yourself a year from now, 2 years from now?
2 years from now, man, hopefully get me a world title. I'm just 7 fights in. I'm ready, man. I'm ready.
Last question. A lot of your family and friends are going to be in attendance. What do you want to say to them? You have this opportunity, you have this platform, a press conference with Top Rank ESPN. What do you want to say to your family and friends about the journey so far for you, directly to them with this opportunity?
Y'all come out. See y'all Friday, man. Man. See y'all Friday. Man,
honored to have you with us, brother. No, it's good. I know it's emotional, being able to fight in your backyard, and that's why I bring up the family a lot. So thank you for being with us. We're excited to be here in your hometown. Thank you for the hospitality. We'll see you tomorrow on the scale. I'm going to go to my far right, your left, El General Emiliano Fernando Vargas. Before we even get into it, brother, I want to just say, when you got here for this fight week, your father fought here, sold out this arena, put on a show. What does that mean to you?
No, it's definitely a blessing to be here. Like I said, it's a great opportunity for me to bring that excitement back to Corpus Christi. It's definitely something that is special for me and my father. Him fighting here and almost 20 years later, me fighting here. So like I said, it's definitely a blessing, and I'm grateful to God, Bob Arum, Top Rank, the beautiful fans of Corpus Christi that are going to be in attendance, and I'm excited, man. I mean, I've had a 9-week camp, basically. I just got done fighting, so we're staying in the gym. We're keeping our head below ground, and we're just going to work.
First time in your young career that your fight will be taken live on ESPN nationally. When we go live on ESPN at 9 p.m. Central, your fight kicks us off. How excited are you for that opportunity?
I'm insanely excited. This is, definitely a step up. I know, with the opponent in front of me, it's only going to make it more of a show. I think the best comes out of me when, I'm facing better opposition, and at the end of the day, to get to that world championship level that I know I could compete at, and dominate it, I got to go through the Spaniard come Friday.
Yeah, it's going to be a great fight. Your last time out, as you mentioned, 9 weeks ago, so it's a quick turnaround for you. Things got heated verbally at the weigh-in, clearly carried over into the ring as I was making introductions. I thought I was going to get run over by your opponent. He was ready to go. But you held your composure. The first round was a little chaotic, and then obviously you got the knockout win in the second round. For somebody who's so young into their career, what do you attest that composure to? Because it was a little chaotic, as I mentioned, but you were able to maintain your composure and get the job done in the second round.
I definitely think the wisdom, of my father being in my corner, not just that, just the way I conduct myself. I'm cool, calm, and collected, and I know as soon as that bell rings, it's just me and him in there. Your trainer can't save you. Your family can't save you. It's just me and you in there, and I'm going to come out a winner.
First time stepping up to 6 rounds. What do you anticipate here with a 6-rounder, first time in the ring with 6?
I think definitely taking a bit more time, but you never know, right? We take advantage of the opportunities that come and capitalize on it. And at the end of the day, if, it goes 1 round, 2 rounds, if it goes all 6 rounds, I'm ready to just put on a dominant performance and, algo especial para toda mi gente aquí en Corpus Christi, tan amables, agradecido con, el apoyo y listo para enseñar que hay Vargas y hay General para rato.
Amazing. We'll see you on the scale tomorrow. Thanks for being with us. We're going to move one step in up here on the stage. The vacant WBC USA welterweight title is on the line. Omar Pollo Aguilar and Julio Canalita Luna. Gentlemen, thank you for being here with us. Omar, I want to start with you, and I have Gardy offstage translating. I got to ask right out of the gate on his nickname. How did Pollo come about? You don't hear chicken in boxing very often.
¿Cómo viniste con tu apodo para que te llamaran el pollo? Nunca se escucha el pollo como un apodo en el boxeo.
Bueno, lo que pasa es que, primeramente gracias a todos por estar aquí y gracias por el espacio. Lo que pasa es que yo empecé a entrenar con Rodolfo Aparicio, yo empecé a los 7 años, entonces llegué yo chiquito y él me decía, no, tú estás muy pollito para estar aquí, el pollito, y así se quedó.
So he started training very young, and his trainer told him that he was too little to start training, and he called him el pollito, little chicken, and that's how he stick with his nickname.
You're facing a fellow countryman on Independence Day weekend for Mexico. How special is this for you and your family to be fighting on such an iconic weekend?
Estás peleando frente a un compatriota mexicano en una fecha importante para el pueblo mexicano. ¿Qué significa este tipo de pelea para ti?
Bueno, pues me siento muy emocionado, estoy muy contento, creo que es una gran fecha para México y para el boxeo. Entonces me siento honrado de poder pelear en estas fechas y qué mejor que alrededor de esta gente. Entonces, pues pienso darlo arriba del ring, dar todo lo mejor de mí.
I feel very excited, very happy with the opportunity and honor to share the stage with all these great fighters, and I'm going to leave it all in the ring.
I'm going to come over to you, Julio. Thank you for being here. Again, a lot of chatter on social media about this fight. Do we see a possible massive Mexico versus Mexico battle Friday night?
Se escucha mucho ruido de esta pelea México contra México en las redes sociales. Veremos una guerra entre ustedes este viernes.
Pues sí, yo vengo preparado, me preparé bastante bien, ya sea para los 8 rounds o si es antes, pues mucho mejor. Pero yo vengo preparado y pues siempre cuando dos mexicanos se enfrentan, suben al mismo ring, pues es una guerra, ¿no? Y pues creo que esta no será la excepción.
I come very well prepared to go the 10 rounds, but if it doesn't go the distance, it's way better. Every time a Mexican face another Mexican in the rings, it's a guaranteed war.
We're excited about it. Julio, your father was a boxer. You have 2 sisters who are professional boxers. One is the current WBC female bantamweight champion of the world. How do they help you stay the course and focus on your path?
Tu padre fue peleador, tu hermana ahora mismo es campeona mundial. ¿Cómo te ayudan ellas a prepararte para tus peleas?
No, pues sí, toda mi familia es de boxeadores, somos todos un equipo, todos nos ayudamos, como en los entrenamientos, mentalmente, y pues todos somos una familia muy unida de boxeadores.
I come from a boxing family. We all come help each other out during the training camps, mentally. So we're always working together and coming from a boxing family.
I'm going to come back over to Omar. Omar, last time out, you faced Lindolfo Delgado in a very, very tough fight. Some, thought it could have gone either direction. What did you learn from that time out, and what do we see possibly different this time?
Tu última pelea fue contra Lindolfo Delgado. Fue una gran pelea. Se dice que pudo haber ido para cualquier lado. ¿Qué aprendiste de ese combate?
Bueno, yo creo que aprendí muchísimo. Creo que maduré con esa pelea. Fue una pelea muy interesante, muy buena. Igual, guerra de dos mexicanos. Entonces, esperemos en Dios y en esta pelea sacar toda la experiencia de lo que aprendimos. Entonces, pues estamos listos.
I learned a lot from that fight. It made me mature, grow up. Again, was against another Mexican, and I learned a lot from that fight. I'm thinking of showing it this Friday.
Same question over here to Julio. Last time you were in the ring, you faced Giovanni Santillan, another incredible battle on another top-ranked card. What did you take away from that tough decision?
Uno de tus últimos combates fue ante Santillán, otro gran combate. ¿Qué piensas de esa pelea y cómo piensas demostrarlo este viernes?
Pues sí, también siento que me sirvió mucho, adquirí mucha experiencia, y pues ahora busco sacarme la espinita, ¿no? Me quedé ahí pues no me quedé a gusto con esa decisión y pues estoy agradecido por esta segunda oportunidad y pues la voy a aprovechar.
I gained a lot of experience from that fight. I stuck with that loss, and I want to take that away. So I'm planning on putting everything together on this fight and coming out with the win.
Listen, Omar, Julio, thank you guys very much for being here. Look forward to seeing you on the scale tomorrow. Next up is our co-feature. And again, a ton of chatter online about seeing these young prospects in the ring. And again, Friday night, as you can see so far, is going to be absolute fireworks, and it doesn't stop here. It just keeps going. Roberto El Viejo Jr. Valenzuela taking on Xander Zayas. Xander, I'm going to start with you. First of all, it's always great to see you. I've been in the ring all 16 of your fights watching you on this journey. What's the pro game been like for you now that you're 3 years in? What do these opportunities, what do these moments mean to you?
Man, first off, like always, I want to thank God, ESPN, Top Rank, my team. It's been a great journey. Like you said, it's been 16 fights in. I've been growing, I've been learning, I've been getting better in and outside the ring. And now, like you said, 3 years in, just turned 21. I'm excited to put on a show Friday night.
You just made me feel really old. Really old. 21, huh?
21.
Look out, bars. First time you're stepping into the ring for a scheduled 10-rounder. Did this change anything for you in camp?
Not at all, not at all. We've been training for the last 3-4 fights for a 10-rounder. Now I get the opportunity, and I'm going to take fully advantage of it. I'm facing, again, a Mexican warrior that is ready to put on a show. And he's coming with a lot of things behind him. Obviously, Mexican Independence Day, the day after. His family's here with him. He's probably going to have the crowd with him. But I'm excited. I'm excited to put on a show and win over the crowd.
Let's bring in your opponent, Roberto El Viejo Jr. Valenzuela. Welcome. What does this opportunity mean to you? Top Rank, ESPN, the co-feature with a ton of people tuning in to see you do your thing in the ring Friday night.
¿Qué significa esta oportunidad para ti? Una gran oportunidad donde estarás frente a ESPN, la fanática de ESPN. ¿Qué significa este combate para ti?
Primeramente que nada, muchas gracias a todos por estar aquí, a todo el RAM por la oportunidad. Y sí, bien, como dicen, es una fecha muy importante para mí, para México. Entonces vamos a dar lo mejor para sacar un buen resultado y esta es mi oportunidad para que sepan quién es Roberto El Viejo Jr. Valenzuela.
This is a great opportunity for me. It's a big date for Mexican fans, and this is a great opportunity to show up for people to know who Roberto Valenzuela is.
I want to ask him about his father. How does having your father in your camp help you? Does it provide an extra sense of security knowing that he's there with you and has your back? There are a lot of father and son relationships in boxing, and I just wanted to ask you that question.
¿Qué significa tener a tu padre en la esquina, dándote, guiándote? Hay muchas relaciones de padre e hijo en el boxeo, pero ¿qué significa para ti tener a tu papá en la esquina guiándote?
No, significa mucho para mí porque yo sé que él me está guiando para que yo para que yo siempre vaya a dar lo mejor de mí. Entonces hay mucha confianza entre yo y él y se lo agradezco y sé que vamos a trabajar duro en la esquina en esta pelea para sacar el mejor resultado.
It means a lot to me. I know he's guiding me to be my best, and I'm sure that we're going to pull off the best version of myself to get the victory.
Your father had an unbelievable professional career, over 150 fights, and most recently he took one at 47 years of age. His nickname he took was El Viejo, and you've taken on El Viejo Jr. Is that to honor your dad, you know, old, young? Talk about that for a minute.
Tu padre tuvo una gran carrera profesional. Tu nickname es El Viejo Junior. ¿Esto lo estás haciendo para honrarlo a él?
Sí, como lo menciona, tuvo muchas peleas y por eso yo sé que tengo la mejor esquina porque él tiene toda la experiencia para decírmela a mí. Y no, yo esto lo hago por mí, por mi familia, por toda la gente que me apoya y pues estamos dándolo todo.
The nickname is to honor him, you know, but at the same time I'm doing this for myself, for my family, and we're going to keep showing up and putting out great fights.
Xander, I want to come back to you. Last time out, you put your opponent on the canvas 30 seconds into the fight. However, it went the full 8 rounds. What did you take away from that bout?
Definitely, my last fight was a tough opponent against Ronald Cruz. He was able to adjust. I hit him with the first right hand, first 30 seconds into the fight, and then he shelled up. He didn't want to throw punches. He wasn't engaging as much as I thought he would. But we made it work. We made the adjustment. We worked in the outside, the inside, whenever we needed to, and we got the easy victory.
Javier Centeno, he's been your trainer now 6 years. How does that relationship continue to grow and improve, and what's that been like?
Having Javier Centeno and Orlando Garcia, my dad, in my corner, it's been an amazing experience for me. They motivate me. They push me to my limits. They know what I can do, what I cannot do. And overall, it's just been amazing. And I know I will bring a world championship to both of them.
I want to come back over to Roberto. One last question. Xander is a top prospect in this division, on track for possibly a title shot in the near future. How do you derail those plans and shock the boxing world with an upset Friday night?
Xander es uno de los mejores prospectos de la división. ¿Cómo tú arruinas esos planes de que él llegue a una pelea de campeonato?
Sí, ya lo hemos estado estudiando. Es un gran boxeador, un gran peleador, que en realidad no tiene muchos defectos, pero yo creo que mi hambre de ganar, mi hambre de salir adelante va a ser lo que va a hacer la diferencia. Entonces, como lo dije, esta es mi oportunidad para que la gente sepa mi nombre y yo sé que ganando esta pelea vamos a ir por las grandes peleas.
Xander is a great fighter. He's a great prospect. We have been studying him for a while, but you know, like, we have the chance to people to know what my name, so we're going to take full advantage. My hunger and my drive is going to make the difference in this fight.
Xander, last question for you, and it's along the same lines. Roberto's tough. It's as simple as that. What challenges does he present that maybe you haven't seen to date?
Claro que sí. Pienso primeramente que Roberto es un boxeador que viene para adelante, no para, tiene mucha hambre de ganar y hicimos los ajustes necesarios. Teníamos a Juan Montiel en campamento, me preparó, creo que elevó mi nivel de boxeo y lo vamos a demostrar este viernes. Roberto Valenzuela is a tough opponent, tough warrior, come forward fighter, non-stop, and we made all the adjustments. We had Juan Montiel in camp from Mexico. I think he elevated my game. He made me better inside the ring, and I will show it Friday night.
Xander, Roberto, thank you both. We'll see you tomorrow on the scale. All right, let's get to our main event, and they are on either side of me. It is the IBF Featherweight Championship of the World. Joet Gonzalez taking on the champion, Luis Alberto El Venado Lopez. Champ, I want to start with you. How excited are you to be here in Texas, defending your title for the second time, but also headlining on ESPN?
¿Cómo te sientes de estar acá en Texas defendiendo tu título por segunda vez? Pero más bien así, defenderlo por ESPN en una fecha importante para la afición mexicana.
No, bien contento, la verdad, bien agradecido con la empresa por la oportunidad, por estar hoy aquí en Corpus Christi, siendo estelarista. Bien contento porque es una fecha de Canelo Álvarez, una fecha muy mexicana que estamos representando hoy su servidor y Joet Gonzalez, que vamos a representar una verdadera guerra mexicana esta noche.
I'm grateful for the opportunity of headlining another card. You know, this is a very important date for Mexican fans. Usually Canelo is the one headlining, so we're ready to put on a show and a great Mexican war.
You are known as the Road Warrior. You went to England to take the title from Josh Warrington, and then you headed to Ireland to defend it against Michael Conlan with a 5th-round knockout. That is not easy to do. 2 fights, England, Ireland. What did you learn about yourself through those 2 fights?
Te conocen como el guerrero de la carretera. Fuiste a Inglaterra a derrotar a Warrington, luego a Irlanda a Conlan. ¿Cómo te hace sentir eso de defender en la carretera?
No, es un orgullo representar mi país, México, por todas partes del mundo, ¿no? Solo hago mi trabajo, me preparo bien, sé lo que tengo que hacer arriba del ring y voy solo hago mi trabajo y pues contento de seguir dándole grandes victorias a mi México, ¿no?
I'm really proud of representing Mexico all around the world. You know, every time I get in the ring, I'm just doing my job. And I'm just proud of representing Mexico and putting the flag very high.
Well, we're happy to have you here Friday night in Corpus Christi, I'll tell you that much. Joet Gonzalez, the challenger. Here we go, world title shot. You've been here before. What does this opportunity mean to you?
Before that, I want to thank, Top Rank for the opportunity. Truly grateful. I'm a manager, Frank, for their hard work. My team, my dad was here, my brother, family back at home, and love and supporting me. Appreciate it. And yeah, this is my 3rd opportunity, like you said. I'm truly grateful. I've worked really hard every single time, and every time I step in the ring, I give it my all.
What's different about this time around to get the outcome that you want?
I just got to win. That's basically it. I've always trained hard. I've never taken shortcuts. Always put in the road work, always, put in the hard work in the gym. Just sometimes it just isn't your night. And, the other fighter's better. It is what it is. I train hard, but I'm still here, and I'm going to give it my all each and every time.
You just mentioned your corner. It's a family affair there with your father as your trainer. Your brother is there as well. He happens to be an undefeated lightweight. How have they helped you throughout your career, supported you, and prepared you again for another title shot?
Yeah, it's a family thing. They mean everything. They've been there since the beginning, through my ups and downs. And, they just push me to my limits, and they want the best for me. So I trust them completely, and they're always going to be there.
I'm going to come back over to the champ. This is your 2nd fight with Kay Koroma. How has that helped your game?
Este es tu segundo combate con Kay Koroma en tu esquina. ¿Cómo te ha ayudado a elevar tu juego?
No, estamos trabajando más bien la defensa, ¿no? El estilo. Sabemos que podemos boxear adentro, sabemos que podemos movernos, estamos solo ajustando esos pequeños toques, ¿no? Pero estamos listos, hicimos una gran preparación, tuvimos grandes sparring y ansiosos de subirnos ya el viernes por la noche.
We're adjusting, working on the game plan and everything, mostly on defense, but we're ready to fight. We have done everything during training camp, and you were just ready to go.
Let's get into it for a little bit. Now we talked about corners and family. You're facing a tough opponent in Joet Gonzalez. What do you expect from him Friday night?
Te vas a enfrentar a un oponente difícil en Joet González. ¿Qué esperas de él el viernes?
No, va a ser una total guerra, ¿no? Sabemos que cuando hay 2 mexicanos arriba del ring con hambre, vamos a dar hasta con la cubeta. Entonces sabemos que Joet González no es un peleador que va a ir a tirarse, ¿no? Sabemos que ha aguantado todo lo que le han puesto arriba del ring y pues mi meta simplemente, como lo he estado diciendo, mi meta personal es poder noquearlo. Voy a dar todo arriba del ring, hice una gran preparación y como te digo, solo ansioso de subirnos.
It will be a total war between 2 Mexicans. Like I said before, every time 2 Mexicans get in the ring is a real war. I have made my mission on this fight to knock him out. He has supported everything that has been put in front of him in the ring, but my goal right now is to knock him out.
Joet, same question to you. Friday night, fireworks, Mexico versus Mexico. What are you expecting? What do you got to do?
I'm expecting a great fight. Like you said, Mexican fight. It's a big day in Mexico, and I'm expecting a great fight. And all I got to do is I got to win. Plain and simple, just win and become the new IBF world champion.
Champ, is there mutual respect for each other here, or now that fight week is on, does that sort of go out the back door and we can expect a war that we've been talking about?
¿Hay respeto mutuo entre ustedes o ahora que estamos en semana de pelea el respeto se va por la ventana y vamos por una guerra?
No, lo respeto porque ha hecho grandes peleas, ha hecho un gran trabajo en su carrera, pero tú sabes, cuando subimos al ring ya no hay respeto y ahí se pierde todo, ¿no? Entonces me voy a ver ese cinturón a mi casa y va directo para mi familia y para México, obviamente, ¿no?
I respect him a lot. He has done great in his career, but you know, like this title is not going anywhere. Once you get in the ring, the respect is out the window. I'm taking this title back to my family and most importantly to Mexico.
Joet, you mentioned you've had 2 title shots to date. Is there a switch that has to be flipped or a new gear that needs to be found in order to bring that strap over here?
Yeah, there's got to be a little switch in there, and like you said, another gear, a couple gears maybe, and to get the job done. Yeah.
Dog almost, right? Like, because you're so soft-spoken, and you know, I know that changes when you step into the ring. But does that dog come out in a way that we possibly haven't seen?
No, most definitely. This is it. You know, I can't go home again. You know, empty-handed, and I'm bringing that belt back home.
You're a stablemate with former 2-division world champ Oscar Valdez, and you're managed by Frank Espinoza. How has Oscar and Frank helped you along your journey to get here again?
You know, Frank's been there since the beginning. Since I turned professional, he's been, you know, guiding my career till now. And, you know, I've met Oscar also from the beginning of my career. You know, we sparred many times. And, you know, me and Oscar, I see us, you know, similar in our training. You know, we give it our all. You know, he's come up short a couple times, twice as well. But we still train really hard, and we give great fights.
Well, we're excited to have you in the ring Friday night. We'll see you tomorrow on the scale, champ. One last fight for you. We're here in Corpus Christi, Texas. This isn't England. This isn't Ireland. Are you ready to put on a show and make a statement on ESPN headlining in a way that we possibly haven't seen before?
Estamos aquí en semana de pelea, esto no es Inglaterra, esto no es Irlanda, estamos en Texas. ¿Estás listo para poner un gran show ante la fanaticada mexicana?
Pues estamos listos como siempre, ¿no? Yo creo que siempre lo hemos dado hasta hoy en día. Soy un peleador que sabe venderlas bien a las peleas, soy un guerrero que va para adelante haciendo lo mejor de mí y saben que cuando el Venado se sube al ring hay espectáculo.
I'm always ready, regardless of where I fight from. You know, every single time the Venado gets in the ring, there's a show.
We'll leave it at that. Gentlemen, thank you so much for your time this afternoon. We'll be right here on this stage tomorrow to get them all on the scale, make sure they made weight. And then it goes down Friday, September 15th. We're going to begin our broadcast on ESPN Plus, and then at 9 Central Time, we will take over the network ESPN. You do not want to miss this incredible night of fights this coming Friday from the one and only Corpus Christi, Texas. As always, this is boxing. This is Top Rank. We'll see you tomorrow as we get them on the scale. Have a great afternoon, everybody.
Good job.
You know I gotta come back.